Hello and welcome to Bellcurve Gaming. Today we are going to continue with our Griftlands. So we're looking at day 2. Day 1 we've wrapped up. We've just healed ourselves completely, the health and resolve here. We made 2 loved ones, we made someone hate us, and we are continuing with day 2. So you slept through the night with one hand gripping the knife under your pillow, but then you've slept that way every night since you were 12. What a way to sleep. You look like you want revenge, and I know just the folks that want to help you get it, if you're ready. There's people in both the Spree and the Admiralty who want Cascio taken down. Dangerous friends, so pick wisely. So, essentially here, we could chat with him for a little bit. But essentially here we're going to, you can read this through if you'd like to. I've read this chat quite a bit. But we're essentially going to pick one or two sides. We can pick the side with the Admiralty. Oh wow, this is a long conversation. Let's head out. We could pick the side with the Admiralty, or we could pick the I forget what the other side's called. What do I want to do? Do I want to pick the Admiralty, or do I want to go and speak to Nadan, which is like the Spree? That's right. Do some work for Spree, and the Spree can help us out. Let's go with the Spree the first time. We won't side with the, the officers. So, we've got Nadan here. So, the man meets you with your gaze with a face like a barbed wire. Nadan, right? I'm Sal. I hear you're a guy worth knowing. And I hear you've got an axe to grind. So I figure, why don't we bury in with a few skulls? I buried in a few skulls. Word is you're after the biggest bounty in the bay, Cascio, and I guarantee you won't get anywhere near her without me. But my help doesn't come cheap or easy. You do good work and survive to reap the benefits. Then maybe we're in business. All right. So if we work for Nadan, once we make this choice is final. So that's what we're going to go for. A contract's a contract. I'd be happy to be in business with you, Nadan. Glad you're convinced so easily. You do good on those favors, and maybe they're whereas I don't even know what this word is. That's the reason I'm stopping. Copacetic, as you say. I have no idea what that word is. And Cascio will be all yours. First order of business. Take this. Get a Spree card, so we can either get an assault for 0. Next attack card will be played twice, which is really good if you're like playing a bleed deck, which I think is what we're going for, a bleed or wound deck. If this attack kills an enemy or makes them panic, gain 3 power and heal 5. Oh, wow. So both of these are like use once, 8 damage. I'm going to go with assault. This will tell people you're under my protection. Nice, I've always wanted to learn a secret handshake. Alright, let's get some work. So, put me to work, boss. I'm here to impress, aren't I? You're hungry, that's good. You know I'm happy to work with the Admiralty. That can be brought to heel. But Oso's proving stubborn. Oso's got influence that's useful to me. So I want him under my thumb where he belongs. You're not my usual witless goon. Figure it out, Hunter. That's an order from your commander. So Oso is loyal to the Admiralty and good at his job. That's a problem for Spree. Okay. Let's go and sort Oso out. So we've got an inconvenience, which Spree wants Oso to lose his current position. You can get him fired, make him quit, or just wipe them off the face of the planet, whatever's convenient. We go to the meat market now and hire a mercenary, which will be like someone that will help us with all the fights. We don't want to hire a mercenary. We probably can't afford it right now anyway. Listen, just do what you're told or else. I don't have time to deal with your nonsense. I'm sorry, I'll figure something out, I promise. So that's Vis. So we've got Oso here, we've got Vis that works here. Vis seems to have dirt on Oso. Perhaps you can get some useful information from him. That seems good. So we'll convince him. Now, because he loves me, it means that we get minus 20 resolve on this convincing. So this will be like a super easy argument to sort out. And you'll also remember, like, I'm getting a lot of boons from for my arguments. So we have 5 that's targeting here, so that will be 3. Sorry, 1 that will come over here, so that's not doing any damage. If I protect it even the slightest, it's really good. Oh, hang on, that's gain 3 composure whenever Sal creates a new argument. Oh, okay. So that's something you've always got to look at, is what they get out of that. So we're probably not doing any damage here, which means we're probably playing composure onto this, and we're just going to build our influence right up. Gain 2 influence and expand. I mean, we can't attack anything just at the moment, so we'll gain 3 composure here, keep this nice and strong, and we'll end our turn. I know we can play that, but there's no real strong benefit to doing it right now. Alright, so this is the card that we want to get rid of. I think we might here. So that destroys that card for good. And we're going to apply 3 composure over here. And that'll be our turn. Alright, so he's got defense that'll be coming into this next turn. We don't create any new arguments. This is really good for us. We have 4 damage coming over to our pet, so we would need to apply composure. So I'm thinking here what this is a real heavy attacking turn. So we'll threaten. Low roll, of course we do. We'll... yeah. Gain 3 composure, and we'll apply 4 composure over here. So we win the argument, just like that. Alright, so we're upgrading our deflection here. So we can apply 6 composure and expend this, or we can restore 5 resolve and apply 5 composure and completely destroy it. I think we'll go this way. Negotiating double composure and all arguments. This is really good if you got like a heavy composure deck. When this card is drawn, deal 1 damage to a random enemy influence as an argument and gain 1 influence. This could be useful, especially if I got a lot of draw. I like this card. I think we'll take this card. This deflates. Alright, here's the deal. This explains that Oso isn't who they claim to be. Okay, so that'll help us with Oso. So, because we now have some blackmail information, if we now try and convince Oso to leave the job, it's going to be a pretty easy argument. Listen to the grifter. Gains 1 composure at the beginning of each turn. Damage spills over to this argument before the core argument. Okay. So he's got 4 damage incoming. He's creating a new argument. He's got 7 damage going against him. We could just kill him. That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. And I'm going to spend the 2 influence to... oh, I don't have any influence to spend. I'm going to drain resolve though, because that just allows us to start leveling that card. Pity I can't spend this. Oh well. Well, that was a very quick negotiation. Alright, so our threaten card, we can either draw a card with this, which is really good. I like that. Yep. I like draw synergy. Draw synergy is awesome. Pick a negotiation card. Gain 2 influence at the start of your turn. Lose 2 influence. Not a fan. 0 to 3, not a fan. Attack a random enemy argument, not a fan. Play 4 hostility, yeah. We're going to decline, just grab the 10 shields. I'll do what you say. I just hope someone else picks up the torch. Alright, that was easy. Alright, an inconvenience. Oso is out of the picture. Nadan will have a reward for us. Alright, there's a random counter. You've stopped along the way by Admiralty Patrol, swinging their batons and some showmanship. You, Grifter, get over here. There's a prompterous curl to a lip and suggests you're in a heap of trouble. Best watch yourself. Last review, my supervisor said my technique was rusty. Rusty, can you believe it? He assigns me to the docks every damn day for years. Then says I can't get a promotion because I can't fight as well as an officer. That's rough. Yeah, thanks for saying so. And for agreeing to help me out. I didn't say... Feporo draws her weapon with a proposed glint in her eye. Oh. Oh, sheesh. Hesh. So we can take a beating and lose 33 HP. Or we can defend ourselves. We're clearly defending ourselves. You'll pay for this. Alright, so I've got to remember my pet gets like 8 shield, I think it was. Or at least 5, because I reckon I applied a defend to it, so it was 4 that it got, plus the 5 last episode. Alright, so let's say it's 5. That means you're going to take 6 damage. Unless I defend it, of course. I reckon we go after the pet first. I'm going to apply defense to you. I'm going to fight dirty. I'm going to go after bleeds. I really feel like I want a bleed synergy deck. Oh, evaded it too. Beautiful. Alright, so I've got 4 incoming. That's from the pet. How much to get this pet completely dead? 13 damage. Unlikely to get that far. So we could get the defense by doing this. I think we will, to be honest. Evaded me once. Oh, I've got the 4 defense now. And then just stab it. I need to get to start improving this deck. Alright, so we should be able to deal with the pet here. The Haymaker's really nice at the moment. Oh, so the pet's actually dealt with. We don't need to worry about the pet. We can't defend ourselves at the minute, so this is just an attack, and then a Haymaker. So we're going to fight dirty here, apply a couple of wound. We don't need to defend ourselves, but I want to heal. So that's what we're going to do. That's where wound is actually really useful. So now we want defense. Probably should have played that first, actually. Alright. He's not attacking us, so that's not useful. Are we just attacking 3 times? I think we are. Oh, we high rolled that one. Alright, so we've got him here. What we do have to make a decision is, do we want to kill this guy? I mean, he attacked us. He's going to dislike us if we let him live. Someone else is probably going to hate us if we kill him. But he can't hate us if we kill him. So we'll kill him. No one attacks me. Alright? That's what you've got to learn from this. Draw 3 cards. Destroy after use. Elbow strike. Deal 2 bonus per combo spent. Spend up to 3 combos. So for a combo deck, this is better. Insert Rain of Blades or Gut Shot into the deck. So Rain of Blades, spend 2 combo, deals 2 bonus damage, and hits all enemies instead. Attack twice, gain 2 combo. Or we could be Bleed. But these are expends. Oh, these are expends as well. I want to be Bleed. Let's go here. Become Bleed. So this is definitely a Bleed combo then. Yeah. Alright, that's how we're doing it. Pick a battle card. This card is Improvise. Deal double. Draw 3, gain 2 counter. Improvise a card from your draw pile. Duplicate it. I mean, this draw singe is good if I can get extra turns. Ah, the dangerous. I need to get rid of that again. You leave before anyone else decides you're worth a fight after all. Oh, no one hated us. That's alright. Alright, completed your job. Great, some people just don't appreciate the way things work around here. Got 180 shields. Graph reward, so when this goes away. Gain 2 power at the start of each battle. Lose 2 power the first time you take enemy damage. So all cards gain 1 minimum damage. That's minimum damage though. That's not great. When you receive damage, you only lose up to 4 combo. For a combo deck, this could be better. I feel like this is alright. Okay. So now this is where we go to one of these 2 first. So we can go here and get ourselves a Hip Flask, gain 1 influence. Or we can go here, which is a meditation spot, and strengthen our resolve. I forget what the meditation spot does, to be honest. Let's go to here. Find out what the meditation spot is. Oh, this is just... No, we don't care about that. This will increase your max resolve by 5, lose 20 resolve. Okay, here's the thing, right? This will be better long term, but we're going to have to be really careful when we're in arguments for a while. So we're going to need to be really careful in arguments for the rest of the day. So we could get healing vapors and 70 shields and a negotiation. Negotiations are dangerous now. So this is a battle and negotiation, but we get to get a graph from it. This will restore 20 health and 10 resolve, and that could be really useful for us. But I'm going to take the risk and just say that my negotiation deck is good enough to win. Usually it's pretty quiet, but you come across a bit of a ruckus all the same. Seems a bounty hunter has finally tracked down the quarry. Bounty doesn't specify you have to be dead, don't I? So come quietly and you won't get hurt. Nah, I think I'm good with a bit of hurt if it means putting you in a grave. You've been tailing me too long. Having trouble here, Hunter? I've heard of you. You're Sal, aren't you? Word is you're the real deal. You want to one in on this bounty? Between the two of us, it will be easy pickings. So, I can side with this guy and attack Durno, the raider. I can defend Durno and attack the smuggler, or I can leave it, which will mean that they both dislike us. So Durno will like us. I don't like the fact someone's going to dislike us, so I think we'll side with Durno. We'll grant them no hard feelings. Alright, so we get power early. Stacking the dog defends itself, so what we could do... We're going to elbow strike. We're going to attack here, and then we're going to haymaker. Take advantage of having the extra 2 power early. Oh, evaded the attack as well. So we can apply this, and so what are you doing? A heal is being applied. Well, that's rude. So we could wound him. We'll draw 2 cards, see what we get. Apply 2 bleed and 1 wound. I like that. Although I'm going to play this though because that'll level if I do that. So that's really good. Alright, so he healed 11. All the damage is coming at me. So we got Finishing Strike, which does 11. He's got 41 health to go. We're not going to get that this turn. So we're probably defending a little bit. I'm going to draw 3 and get 2 counter. Oh, this is good with this. I like that actually. We're going to defend. And we're going to do this. So that pretty much should mean I should be able to get lethal next turn. So he's only got 5 more health, so yeah, we've got lethal here. Hang on, what's going to get me? That's already leveled, so let's play this. Because we've got lethal, we don't need to worry about it. And he can't hate me if he's dead. So die. You started this, you die. Alright, so we get 9 resolve back, so that's really good for us. Get some shields, we get a new battle card. So this is Triage, remove all debuffs and expend all status cards in your hand and draw pile. I don't know if that's good. Or how good that's going to be. Spout 3 combo, deal 2 bonus damage per combo spent, draw a card. I'm going to get some draw synergy with that one. So we can do 4 minimum or we can draw a card. Draw synergy is really nice. Let's get some draw synergy. Alright, pick a battle card. Draw a card, discard this card. Your attack deal max damage this turn. Attack 1 random enemy with a wild lunge. It fires a random common or uncommon maneuver card. It costs 0 until played. We'll grab that one. Got unstable. Draw a card. Play it with a random target. I'm going to have to get rid of that unstable from my deck. Although, no, that just expends. Oh, this is not a good... See, I need something that removes a card. I don't want that card, so it's not destroy, it's only expend. So... What was I going to? Oh, yeah, this. This will be a lot better now that I've got 19, 19 resolve. Am I going to Braille here? I think I'm going to Braille here. Braille gulps brine and breathes salt like he's spent one too many cycles dunking on hash. Whoops. Didn't think my day would involve a grifter dealing. I hear you're looking for some muscle. Tell me, do you walk in the shadows? I walk where I walk. Listen, if there's going to be a turn, if this can turn into a recruitment pitch for the Hesh Brigade, choose your words wisely, Grifter. Consider that I'm allowed to do so with those that run afoul of the cult. Hey, if you've got the shields, I'll do what you need done. Just don't expect me to believe in it. Perhaps that's all one can expect in these trying times. Delena has been telling lies about Hesh, and people are listening. I need your help talking some sense into this heretic. Alright, good. I know where Delena is holding court. I'll take you there. And you back me up while I talk some sense into him. We're just going to talk. If we can. If that fails, keep those daggers handy. Hesh works in mysterious ways. Alright. You find Delena addressing a crowd of onlookers. Hesh is not something to be feared. He is something to be embraced. The crowd murmurs in agreement. Braille pulls you aside. Before you know it, he'll be asking them to give up the possessions and walk into the sea. Just go shut him down, Grifter. Make it messy if you have to. Force my way to the front so we can threaten him. Oh, wow. Or we could attack him. So the attack seems... So here's the thing, right? He's going to dislike us if we attack him. But this is going to be a tough negotiation. I'm going to try and negotiate and trust that my negotiation deck is good enough. So, like, I get a good start. So what do all these do? Oh, increases my damage. So his damage. He's got 2 new arguments coming. We've got to get rid of these as quickly as possible, I think. So we gain 2 resolve while playing this. I think we will. What we need from this is influence. Attack here. So that's that gone. We'll drain here. And we'll threaten, I think. Although, do we want to improvise? I'm going to improvise. Oh, gain 2 bonus actions. That could be really good. Alright. So his arguments now. So this is adding 2 resolve and a shield. And shield a friendly argument at the start of Delena's turn. This is targeting each argument each turn. So, oh, wow. So we need to get rid of this. There's no damage incoming other than that. So if we can remove this, which we can. Oh, this is bad. Although this is doing some good right now. Let's draw 3 cards first. Let's hit this out. So we're not taking any damage now. We need to hit this as well. So we're not taking any damage. We could get an extra 2 influence, or we could get rid of this from our deck. And I think getting this from our deck is actually more important. I'm going to get rid of that from our deck. Oh, this is actually painful. We're in a lot of trouble here. Shielded, so this argument cannot be attacked. Oh, that's brutal. I think we're actually going to have to be more aggressive at just attacking here. Because we're... So we can get this with 2 actions. We'll gain influence via this one. We'll attack here as well. Oh, every time we remove an argument, that's just going up. That is brutal for us. Yeah, I'm just going to have to go after this. Oh, now this is shielded. I need to get after this. That should have been my target the first time. So we're going to improvise. We're going to put 3 vulnerability into here. Which means that we're going to be attacking for a lot more. We can chuck 4 composure over here. We're going to gain an extra 3 composure ourselves. We're getting after this thing. We're going to low blow. And we're going to boost the threat and hopefully high roll. Yes, got rid of that. Let's draw 3 cards. So we've got no damage incoming. But this is going to become a huge issue. I think we're just going straight after this. We've just got to. We get some bait for the future. We hit 6 while we can. I think we do. Well, it hits 7 because of the vulnerability. Alright, this is bad. It's got 9 resolve now. So we've got a lot of damage incoming. I think we've just got to start hitting this as hard as we can. We're going to lose a lot of our arguments here. We're going to take a lot of damage. We can't kill him. We are going to take an absolute bucket ton of damage here. So this survives. This is going to go down. 6 resolve. Oh, no, it's going to survive. We could try and make this survive unless he high rolls. And we'll take a little bit of damage. So we'll go here. Oh, keep in mind, we hit 6 because of you. Oh yeah, we've got him. I wasn't looking at that. Oh, we got there. It looked a little bit dicey for a little bit there. So we can apply 4 composure. Or we can apply 6 composure and expend it for the for this particular battle. I mean, I think I've got to look at my negotiation deck first. Oh, hang on. Let's just quickly look. So, how many things are giving us composure? So we've got 6 composure here and expend. Oh, we've already got a 6 and expend. I think we might just go with a 4. Destroy, hitting 6, gaining 1 influence. I like gaining influence. So that's what we'll do. Sales Instincts, we're going into this. Pick a negotiation. Spend 1 influence and draw 2 cards. I like that. Spend 2 influence, gain 2 actions. I like that. Especially since we've got a lot of draw that's starting to happen. I think we like this. Nodal, gain 3 smarts. Yeah, let's go this way. Alright. Come with me, Delena. I've got a lot to talk about. You should have known. The priest lashes out. Alright, so he's now... This is going to be an easier battle. But he's lashing out at us. So in other words that we're only defending ourselves. So we're not going to get haters out of this necessarily. A status effect. It's nor here nor there. I'm going to be really aggressive here. Well, I think we're going to go with the bleed. Because that will hit twice with bleed, which is fantastic. We're going to go with some daggers here. Get these. Apply 5 bleed. And then attack here. So that's a huge turn 1. So what's the status effect? Alright, so I'm expending to my next 2 cards. That's fine. Oh, but he's dead. I don't even have to do anything. So we're now just trying to spend cards to... We're going to improvise. So all we're trying to do right now is just level cards. Which one do I want to play here? This is closest to leveling, so this is what we'll do. Alright. Well, he's dead. Now, here's the thing, right? Do we want to kill this guy or do we want to let him live? If we kill him in front of everyone, it's very likely to have a lot of people hate us. Or other people to hate us. Nah, no mercy. No mercy. People have got to learn in this world that if you're going to pick a fight with me, you're going to pay the ultimate price. Alright, fight dirty. Improvise a card. Or so we can go to 5 or we can get stronger cards. I'm going to get stronger. Apply 2 bleed per attack. This card was improvised. So we're not an improvised deck, but the bleed is good. Draw 3 cards, gain 2 counter. We've already got a couple of them. Discard a card, attack a random enemy. We'll grab this. Starting to get an reputation for violence. So we're now getting a known thug that's unplayable. Deal 1 resolve damage to a random enemy argument whenever you draw a card. Oh, that's not so bad. I mean, it sucks that we need to start getting things that draw us extra cards. At least we kept the rabble out of it. You saved me from having to listen to Delena's ranting all the way back to the cult. May Hesh not choke on your remains, Grifter. Graph reward. So, can get a common battle graph, which just gives us 10 more health. Or we can get some negotiation graphs. So at the start of your turn, deal 1 damage to all enemy arguments. Oh, that's awesome. Gain 2 composure whenever an opponent's argument is destroyed or removed by a card. This is also good. These are both very good. This is good for like defense. If we can get if we start destroying arguments, we're just gonna defend while destroying. This is good that it will help us destroy arguments. I'm actually gonna grab this because this allows us to be more aggressive. Because we're gonna gain composure as we go. Alright, let's go to the roadside market. Mysterious figure approaches you. Greetings, Grifter. You look like you could use an edge. I've got 2 already, friend. I don't understand. Oh, you're referring to your blades, while I'm referring to specially imported battle goods from the Roloch. A remote where cures and diseases spawn. Okay. Are you interested? So we could buy it for 20. We could ask about the price, or we could decline the offer. Apply 3 bleed, but expend. And apply 3 wound and insert reloach. So we wound. Oh, that's actually useful. But it expends every single time. We could ask about the price. That's suspiciously cheap. What's the deal? You may take the deal or leave it. So in other words, we're going to take this deal, but because it's suspiciously cheap, I'm assuming that we're also going to be attacked because he stole it from somewhere. So I'll take it. We're going to get attacked by someone, clearly. Because they're going to be stolen goods. Alright, so here's 4. We've got the beast guy. We've already got ourselves a beast, but we could train our beast even more. So you can see, we can upgrade our chomps for 300, which could be worth it. Makes chomps even bigger. Negotiation graph, so we've got a pocket bomb. So whenever you shuffle your deck, deal 3. Duplicate the first argument you create every negotiation. At the start of your turn, deal 4 damage to a random enemy argument. We've only got 1 empty slot, so we might need to think about upgrading a slot. So we could get a new negotiation slot for 100 gills, but... So remember, what I was looking at buying from her... The one I really like costs 200. So I could spend 300 here and duplicate every argument and give myself a free slot. Or I could upgrade my beast. Or do I wait till next turn to upgrade the beast? I think I prefer... I want to upgrade my beast, but... We're going to take this opportunity to get ourselves an extra negotiation slot. And we're going to buy this one here. Which duplicates our first argument every single turn. Which is going to duplicate, hopefully, our pet. Hopefully. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Alright, so here's what I was talking about. Oh no, wild animals. Is that all? Oh, that's not so bad. So we're taking 2. At the minute. So 18 damage, 15 damage. This one's the only one who's attacking me. I think we're going to get rid of this one. So 2 bleed onto you. Haymaker onto you. Alright, that's you dealt with. You got 3 extra power. Gonna draw a couple of cards. Just need 8 more damage. So we've got that. Beautiful. Ah, easy. Get 2 more resolve. Upgrade our tackle so we can gain 4 defense, or we can do a little bit more. I think I like things that just gain defense while we do it, so we can attack and get defense at the same time. Deal 3 bonus damage if you have any combo. So we're a combo deck, so this is really good for us. Apply 4 bleed. Ooh, but we like the lacerate. We light lacerates as well. Gain 1 power. I think we're going to grab this because we've got a lot of things that gives us combo, don't we? So let's have a look at our battle deck. So gain, draw a card, deal 2, gain combo. I'm kind of hedging my bets at the minute between bleed and combo, aren't I? We're going to do this and become more combo. I'll still want to be bleed, but yeah, I like the idea of just giving us more opportunities to gain combo. So we're going to be picking sides here. Mostly he just seems to be an opportunist with me. Yeah, well, I'm glad you found each other. There's opportunities aplenty to crook left in his arms. Hang on. Am I supposed to go to the Groggendok projects? Oh, is this the one where you go to bed and then there's a fight? I'm pretty sure there is. Pick a side and start working from the factions. Yeah, I think this is where we go to bed and there's now a fight. Time to hit the sack. Say, someone came looking for you earlier. They didn't look friendly. Maybe sleep with one eye open tonight. Alright, we're going to head to bed. So there's going to be an attack tonight, so something's not right. In the dim light, some of the shadows look darker than usual. Who's there? A figure steps out of the shadows, heavily armed. If it thinks like an assassin, slinks like an assassin. So we can try and demoralize him. Now, if we demoralize him and fail, there's like, by memory, the fight becomes harder. So if you look at this, advantage, you have first strike and a bonus action on your first turn. You're isolated, so we can get away with murder, but we can't run. Or we can try and demoralize him first. And the advantage of demoralizing him makes the battle easier. But if we lose it, we lose our advantage. I'm feeling pretty good about our deck. We've only got 37 health, as you can see. So we're going to try and demoralize him first. Now, this is a really hard battle. Remember that. So these things here, the basically stacks. When it's destroyed, gives Henry 1 impatience. And Henry will start... Oh, wow. He's shielded first. I don't like this unstable, to be honest. Really don't. So we've got 4 damage coming in here. So I'll protect that. Well, since everyone else is attacking here, we might as well attack here. Alright, so this is going to block what we're seeing coming in. We're going to improvise a card first. I think we'll deploy 2 bait. So whatever's coming in now, we've just duplicated that. Going to gain some influence. I'm actually going to go for lethal because I know, like, I'm going to try and get lethal as quickly as we can. Oh, I played that the wrong way around now that I think about it. Gain 2 influence and then deal damage, half of that. Want to play this way around. We're probably going to take some damage here. No, okay, so our bait did protect it, so that's good. So the 6 damage is going to go to our bait. He's shielded for 1. So we can spend 2 of our influence and gain 2 extra actions. Do we have draw this turn? No, we don't. Oh, yes, we do, actually. So that's good for us. So how much influence do we have just a minute? 6. So that's great. So we'll gain 2 influence. So we'll draw 3 cards as our first one. So we gain extra influence here. We're going to gain 3 composure, which is fine. We lose this, but that means that we're defended on this one. So we're going to draw a card here. You can see the reason why I want draw. We're going to put 3 vulnerability, which will help us in the future. And at the moment, we'll just add some composure. I probably should have... it doesn't really matter. That would have destroyed anyway. Okay, so got him down to 16. I said our aim is to go after this more than anything else. So we're going to take a lot of damage incoming. We can protect pretty much all of it, so that's fine. And I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to low blow it. How much influence do we have? 5 at the moment. So we could spend 1 and deal 2 bonus damage to all enemies. Arguments. Or you could gain 2 influence and deal half to a random enemy argument. We're going to gain the influence here so we can spend 2 of it happily. And we're going to attack here. So he's only got 1 left. And we're done. There we go. So upgrade negotiation card. Removes target composure. Still target arguments composure. We're going to go boosted low blow. Pick a negotiation card. Incept 2 doubt. So doubt targets a friendly argument each turn for 1 damage. We can gain 2 influence at the start of our turn but lose 2 influence, or spend 2 influence and get extra turns again, which can be really good if we've got a lot of draw. I'm going to grab a second one because I'm building towards having a lot of draw anyway. So just remember, you wouldn't want to have me killed if she didn't consider me a sizable threat. No problem, you'll handle what Casio couldn't, right? The assassin doesn't answer but can tell you've left them off balance. So now we rush the assassin. So we're in isolation. We get to rush the assassin. So I've got 105, but they're in an existential crisis. At the end of each turn, increase this fighter's panic meter by 5. Because we've panicked them, so that's what's good here. I'm going to hit 13 into my pet. So we could draw a card here. Gain 3 temporary power. I think I like that. So we want to be really aggressive on this particular turn. So let's draw a card. Oh, beautiful. Do we want to apply lots of wound, or do we want to put more haymaker stuff into them? Or do we want to attack this twice? No. I think we do attack with this though. And then we finish with haymaker. Beautiful. That is a powerful opening turn. So my pet's going to take some damage here. Although he evades it. Beautiful. Alright, so we can draw 2 and get 2 counters. So my pet's taking 8 damage here. So assassins had to be attacked, deal 3 extra damage while this is my hand, so that's unfortunate. We can draw 3 extra cards, but we destroy this. Am I okay to destroy this turn? Well, we're attacking with this, we're attacking with this. And then we're just getting 2 counter. Alright, we'll just do this first. We could apply some defense, and that upgrades this card. which I feel like is something I want to do here. I want to get this card upgraded. So we'll chuck some defense onto you, and then we'll attack here. And get some combo. Why not? It's fun. Oh, he evades it again. Beautiful. I love the pet. Alright, so we're going to hit for 11. I'm going to apply 2 bleed first. Alright, so we've got him here. So that's fine. And we're going to kill our target. Beautiful. So restore resolve, that doesn't really matter here. Get some shields. So we get Hanabi's or Hambi's power supply. Gain 1 power while this is in your hand, but it's unplayable. But it's got replenished, so that's fine. That's a really good card. So we can upgrade this. Next attack deals maximum damage, apply 7 defense instead, but it expends it. Oh, okay. I'm going to do this. Negotiations. We got low blow already. Airtight's really good. So whenever you play a diplomacy card, apply 2 composure to a random argument. So this is like absolutely insane. So that's what we want. We want bulldoze as well, because whenever you destroy an argument, you gain an action. And that's really good when you've got like draw cards. So bulldoze is insane, but so is airtight. And I think we want airtight to begin with. Yeah, we're going to go with airtight to begin with. Because that can, once we upgrade it, that can start in your hand automatically, which is insane. Okay, so this is where we're going to decide if we're going to become a bleed deck, we need to get Hemophage. This is really good. I'm going to grab this. So we're sort of a combo bleed deck is what we're doing. So, alright, so we're just cleaning up the house. Fantastic. And we get a graph reward. So, negotiation graph first. Whenever you gain influence, deal 2 damage to a random enemy argument. Oh, that is actually really good. So gain 1 action at the start of your turn. Enemies no longer surrender. That kind of sucks. Gain 1 action at the start of your turn. Battle card upgrades have 1 fewer option. Extra. So start of your turn. So that's huge. What graphs do we currently have? So they'll be filling up our last graph slot no matter what. So pets have 10 health, more health. Gain 1 combo at the beginning of your turn. And gain 2 power at the start of each battle. So we could be like a really all-out deck at the start. Or we could gain... So whenever we gain influence 2, deal 2 damage to a random argument. That is so good. But we're going to grab here. That feels fine. Because having an extra action is super good. Alright. And that is day 2. So we got through day 2 very well. We've got an extra 5 resolve as well. Through day 2, which is really good. We've got 3 people that liked us, 1 person doesn't like us, no new hated people, and no new love people though. But my theory is if we keep killing them, they can't hate us when they're dead. So things are working out for us pretty well. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the first 2 days of our run. We're in a real solid position here going into day 3. But like I said, this does ramp up in difficulty as you go. So yeah, we're not expecting us just to keep cruising through. We're expecting the difficulty to really ramp up at some stage. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Until our next episode we'll be going on to day 3. But if you like the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Until the next one, I'll catch you later.